Now, what I want you to do, this is the topic we're going to do today. We're going to be looking at mental compensations. Right, thanks, Wood. Oh, you stand up. Thank you, Dylan. Stand up. Come and sit over. Oh, no, Dylan, come over. Well, who was beside you? Okay, eyes up here. So today what we're going to do is mental computations. What our aim is actually to try and do computations that you have been doing mentally, but use your wisdom to sort of work in pairs to say if there's an easier way. And what you have to do is try and describe how you're actually doing it to one another. That's what you're trying to do, basically. So we're trying to describe that to one another now, so that you might gain some skills from each other, using each other's wisdom to actually improve. So, first thing, I want you to copy down this learning intention into your books, please. So, learning intention, today's date is the 17th. The topic is mental arithmetic. Let's see where I put my pen down. No, my special pen. Oh, there it is. Can't get you earlier. Okay, so the topic's mental arithmetic. Or mental computations, I should say. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there's lots of mental computations. This doesn't necessarily have to be arithmetic. And today's date is the 17th of the 2nd. Right. So, what I'm trying to do is develop number sense and some strategies when dealing with place values and the four operations. Okay, just write that down. Write that down, Jack, write it down. Right down. Then what I might do is Dylan, make sure you get the dishes. Memorise this. Memorise the learning intention. Hands up. Yes. All classes have just been, all boys just been split up in class. Truly. Right, now, so basically that's it. We're just trying to find some clever strategies. Sorry. Okay, yeah, thanks, Steve. Alright, thanks, boys. Now, listening up. Don't need to write this down, but I want you to know it. So, success criteria, this is how you know you're successful. is I can solve more complex mental calculations. So the calculation, I know you all know how to do 5 times 7. You all know straight at the top of your head, you know it's 35. But I want you to do something like, in your head, 300 times by 150. Right, those sort of things. Yeah, what is it?
Would it be 300,000? No, 445,000.
Yes, well done. It would be 45,000. Well done. Okay, now that is what we're doing. We're trying to say use people like Caden and use his ideas. And I don't know what happened now, but use his ideas to actually explain why, how we did that in his head without having to write it down. Okay, so we'll just I'm just going to go through the task. So, like I said, you work in pairs. I will get you two boys behind you.
Sir,
yes?
I didn't actually use the strategy, I just guessed.
Okay, well, good guessing. Now, you're going to work with partner to take turns, and what I'm going to give you is a sheet of questions with arithmetic questions on there. And you don't have to do them in order, but you're going to take turns to select a problem that you think you can work out without a calculator. You're not allowed to use a calculator, and you're not allowed to use pen and paper either. So you've just got to do it in your head. Right? Face this way first. Wait till I'm finished explaining it, please, Flint. Now you must take turns in explaining your strategy to your partner and write down your agreed answer. Right? Your partner then shares his strategy for the same problem. You don't need to agree on the strategy. What I'm hoping, but is your answer is the same. You can get the same. Don't do that, whoever's whistling. You can get the same answer through different strategies, right? There might be an easier strategy than another strategy, but that's what I'm trying to get you to find, the easier strategy. And but if you can't agree, just write both answers down. Okay? So, example. I've got something like 40 times by 0.3. Put up your hand if you think you know what the answer is. Right, Flynn, what's the answer? Excuse me? 12. Flynn, how did you work that out quickly?
I moved the decimal back one, forward one to the 40, so it's 4 times 3.
Changed it to 4 times by 3. Yeah. Right, any other methods? Yes?
0.3 times by 10 and times by 4.
Good, so 40 could be written as 44 times by 10 times by 0.3, couldn't it? So you said 0.3 times 10 would be 3, 4 times by 3, which equals 12. Okay, so there's 2 different ways to do it straight away. 2 different ways of thinking about it. Harrison, we've got a different way again?
I did just 40 times 3, and just decimal, I started at 0.
Okay, good. So you said that is 120, and then you said, right, there's 1 decimal place, so we've got to move that back 1 decimal place. So that equals 12. Good. That's another way again. So different ways. Or none of them are better than the other, they're just different ways. Here's another example. If you had 0.02 times by 0.6, put up your hand if you think you know the answer to this one straight away. Harley?
Is it 0.12?
0.12. Not sure that it is, but you're on the right track. Yep. Sorry, Harley, how did you work that out?
2 times 6.
Equals 12, yes.
Yeah.
And then?
Back it.
Back to. Now, why 2? Why 2 places back?
Oh no, I didn't say that, sir.
Oh, didn't you? Okay. Well, how did you get the point 1, 2?
I don't know, sir.
Not sure. That's okay. It's okay not to be sure. Toby, can you help us?
So, what I thought is I kind of put them into I thought 6, just for a second, I'll think of 6 as 60, and 0.2 as 2. What's 2 times 16? 120. If it was 6, if it was 0.6 by 0.2, it would be like 60 by 20. But it's, so I got 7.
I'm not 100% sure that's the right answer. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure that's the right answer. Jack?
I did the same thing, but then since there's 3 decimal places, I just took away 3 of the things.
Okay,
I
good.
just moved the decimal 3 places.
Rightio. So listen to what Jack said, everyone. Say that again, Jack.
I did the same thing as Toby did, and then since there's 3 decimals, I just moved the decimal 3
So you went 2 times by 6, did you?
2 times by 60.
By 60.
I moved it since the highest number with the highest decimal places has 2 decimals, so I moved them both back.
Okay. 2 times 60 equals 120.
Yeah, and then since there's 3 decimals, I just moved to the
So
decimal.
you've just told me. Not quite. You're on the right track. Someone's going to get it in a head.
6 times 12, that's 3 decimals. I'm thinking 6 times 12.
Thank you, Ed. Listen, what did Ed say, Cade?
Turn around.
What did Ed say, Cade?
I was getting distracted by
Yes,
Callum.
pay attention.
I was trying to tell Callum to
Listen.
turn around.
Okay. So say it again, Ed. So Cade here.
2 times 6 is 12, but there's 3 decimals, so you move back, decimal back.
1, 2, 3. You had to move this back 3 times. So that's a good way of doing it, yes. So the answer is 0.012. Okay. Right, this isn't a race. When you're doing this activity, it's not a race. What you have to make sure, Bart, is you're listening to the person beside you. You're not ignoring them. You're listening to what they say. So the goal is not to be first finished. It's to be able to convince each other of your best strategy. And I'm going to give you 20 minutes. Guys, 20 minutes to. And you might get them all completed. That's okay. But I'm going to give you 20 minutes to answer as many as you possibly can. Okay. So I'll hand it out. And get you going. Now, when you're going to, you might need some help to convince your partner. So I've got things like these fraction blocks. Sorry, I'm not finished yet. You might need these fraction blocks. Say, for instance, you've got here a half. So a half, if I break something into half, I've got 2 bits. Then if I break it in half, there's these parts here. There's blocks. There's different things here. So you can come up and borrow these bits of equipment if you feel you need them to help convince your partner of your answer. And I've got some more things in the box below there. So I'll just hand these out, and then I'm going to get you guys going on this. Yeah, sheet it. So everyone put their answer, name on it, and answer, and talking. Did I miss anyone? So starting out, we're just talking to one another. You've got to, it's not just, like I said, it's not just about getting all the answers down, it's about explaining to one another how you come up with the answers. We don't have to do it in order. We can
My bad. Could you just pop it up on one of these? I don't know. Yeah, you can pop it up. Why do you need that? Got these ones as well.
Yeah, but you can use. You'll be able to use. Excuse me, boys.
So can I take this?
Yeah, but maybe you can put a few of those blocks on here. Maybe you can swap it over.
Yeah.
I don't want you in there. Don't want a picture of you. You know, just put it down. Okay, you think that'll work? Don't worry about it. I'll muck around with it. You take your blocks.
I think that might be a bit too many.
Say this was 100. Oh, you got one. Sorry? Oh, no, it's not. Where is it on? And there's 150, right? And there's 150. Here he is. So boys, you shouldn't be, lift me up please fellas. Now, you shouldn't be working on different ones, you should be working on the same one. And you should be explaining to each other why you think that's the answer, why you don't think theirs is the answer. So you're explaining, you're working on the same one, you should be filled in the same number at each other.
Okay, the fractions are 1 and mine I just
half of
So I should change this one to 3, 6, so 3 over 2 minus 3.
You might get it all down, that's all right. Let's do as many as possible can. Boys, before the time's up, I want you to make sure you've had a go at 26. Have a go at 26 before the time's up. Good. Okay, we'll do all of them, okay?
6 times the same. So that's 6/1. I'm assuming half has, you have to times 1 by 2 and 2 by 1, which that is 6. And 2 by 1, and 1 and that
We need that one. We need that one. Need that down.
Okay, boys. I know not everyone's done, but some people are done, so it's good. Right, eyes up here, fellas. Good. Can I get all the equipment back up the front, please? Those guys are borrowing equipment. Bring it up the front. Pack it away neatly. Put it in the box underneath. No. We're going to talk about that now. I want to go away with it today. And we'll talk about
Oh shit. Someone open up the one stop.
No, we need to have the camera on. No, you can't.
all the equipment back, please.
I tossed my pencil. So I threw my
Right. Okay, eyes up here then, so. Listen up. Take it. You're going to answer me already, okay? Baby, sit down. Right, thanks, I'll go quickly. Alright, fellas, we're running out of time. Quick. Yeah, everyone's eyes up in front. Now, I've got a question up there. Harrison's already read it, and he wants to give his answer. Think about some of the problems that you initially thought might be difficult, but managed to solve with clever thinking. Right, Harrison, tell me one.
I was just say, so I need to go to the toilet.
Thank you for that clever thinking. Yes,
I
Finn?
thought 26 was going to be difficult because you said make sure we find 26.
Yep.
And then when we did it the first time, we used BOMDAS. But then when we redid it, we got the same answer.
Now, does BOMDAS have to apply then?
No.
What's the question?
5 times 24 times 2.
And what did you do, Flint?
We originally did 5 times 2 equals 10 times 24.
Good. Because 5 times 2 is 10.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it 240. What was the other way you're thinking?
Well, then when I originally mocked that, I said, why didn't we use bomb that? So then we did 5 times 24 times 2. The exact same answer.
But that was a lot harder work, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's easier. Now, because it's all multiplication, it doesn't matter what order we do it, is it? Doesn't. So that doesn't matter what order. So you've got to look for little tricks like Finn just told you there. Just putting those two together, that makes it 10. 10 times 24. 10 times anything is reasonably easy. Just add a 0 on the end of it. Yes, Flint?
When I did question 30, when I first looked at it, it looked like it'd be difficult. But then I just sort of had to imagine it was like 6.80 and turn it on an 8. So I just then 8.
Boys, I can't hear Flint. I need to hear him, and you need to hear him too, because I noticed a few people might have made a mistake there. So 30 was?
2.25 plus 6.8.
Okay, now tell us again what you were thinking.
So when I first took it, I was like, I was just confused because I was, where would I add 5 to? But then I added the 0 after the 8. So it was 6.80 plus 2.25. And then I got 1.05 plus then 8. And then I did 9.05.
Okay, so you added the whole numbers, got 8, plus you added the decimals, 1.05, and total became 9.05. Enough. Anyone have any other methods there? Yes, Bodie? No, for this one here, yes?
I just did 2.2 plus 6.8 equals 9 plus 0.5 equals 9.05.
And then you just 9, and you have the plus, you've made the plus 0.05 separate. Yep, so that's 0.05. Good. In your head, you're doing that in your head, you're not writing that down. So yes, good. Any other ways of doing that one? Yes, Sean?
6 plus 8 equals 10. So that's, you add 1 to 2. And then 0.5 plus 0. 6 plus 8.
No, he said 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8, yeah, equals 10. So yeah, the 1, so that makes it an extra 1 there when you go in decimals. So we get 2 plus 6 plus the 1 is equal to the 9, and then
0.05 and then plus 0.05.
0.05 equals 9.05. Good, good. Now, notice that was the thinking you were using there, the mental arithmetic you're using. This one here, question 11. 6 divided by half. So I noticed some people had a little bit of trouble with that. I want someone to be able to explain to me how they might have solved it. Okay, so yes, Jeff?
6 divided by 0.5.
So you change it to a decimal. Okay, and how does that help?
I can see what I'm working with.
Sorry?
I can see what number I'm actually working with.
Okay,
So
listening.
I divided it.
So what's the answer then?
I put down a 3.
You know you've made a mistake there. Hey, so you know the way you're looking, you know you've made a mistake. Sorry? Yeah, you were thinking science by then, weren't you? Quiet, fellas. Josh, you're going to... Good, that's good. So listening, okay, Josh realised that 1 divided by 0.5 is going to be 2. So 6, we're going to go 6 divided by 0.5 will equal 6 times by 2, which is 12. Alright, that's what he's doing in his head. Okay, any other ways?
So
Yes?
So when you're ever dividing something by half, it's just it's the same as times by 2, which is 6 times 2.
Yes, exactly. So you could have just gone, because you know that there are 2 lots of 1/2 and 1. Yes. We know that if we've got 6 divided by 1/2, it's just going to equal 6 times 2, which equals 12. Right. Now, we already, this one here. Any clever methods here? Caden, you tell me a clever method. What was that?
So you just add, you take 1 away from the last 2 numbers and then you add a 1 to the front.
So 276 plus 99. 99. You can take the one away here and put it over there to make it 100, can't you? So it becomes 275 plus 100, and you know anything plus 100 will become 375. Had another method, Dan?
It's possible, okay.
It's close to 100, so just took 1 away from the 6. Yes, close to 100. Yes.
I just did 276 plus 4 to get to 280, and then I just added the remaining.
So you took 4 off
Yeah.
96, so that 4 off 96 will take it to 95. So 99 minus 4 is equal to 95, and then you add the 2 together. Okay, good, which is 275. Good. That's a different method I didn't think of. Yes?
I swapped 76 with 99, and then I added 1 from 76 to make it 300, and then I added 75.
Oh yeah. Right, yeah. So you took one off the 76, so it becomes 75 plus 100, and then you said the 200 plus the 100 is 300, plus the 75, which shouldn't be equals, plus 75 is equal to 375. Okay, good point. Yes?
Just plus 1 to the 99 to make it 100, and
Yep.
then plus 276 to 100 minus 1.
Good. Yeah, so just make sure you take away the one at the end. Hey, yeah, so you could have just said 276 plus 100 is 376, sorry, 376 was I'm just read it, 376. And then I have to make sure I take away 1. Answer? 375. Okay, enough boys. Now, because we are running out of time, and I have one more thing that I want you to do, and that is a voting form and a voting slip. So you've got to write on this form the hardest question you thought was to solve, and the answer, if you know it, the second hardest, the third hardest, and then the easiest one you had to solve, and then the second easiest, and the third easiest. Okay, so write that down. Make sure you put your name on it. I'm going to collect this all for you. Make sure you get your name on it, fill in the voting form. Name on it, fill it in. Name on it, fill it in quickly. Quick, get it filled in. Hurry up. And I'm just going to put the answers up there so you can check them too. Just fill in that voting form, and what I'm going to do is give you a sheet because I want you to practice those skills you've just been working on. I give you a sheet to work on tonight. This will be homework. So there's a consolidation sheet. I want you doing this tonight.
Yeah, so we already had one.
You've got to get this done too.
Oh, I already did it.
We have like double like.
Homework, consolidation sheet, practice the amazing skills you learned today. So there's the answers of the, just want to have a quick check of your answers. So make sure you do this. Now I'm going to collect that voting slip off you as you're leaving the room. So make sure you put that other sheet, make sure you keep this sheet clean and tidy. That's what I want you to fill in tonight. Okay? Or you can do it during English. Now, standing up please, push your chairs in. And I'll collect that sheet. Standing up when you've got it, boys. And I'll collect those voting slips off you as you walk out the room. Make sure they're not on the ground.
Just the voting slip?
Voting slips. You can keep the other one. Thank you. As you walk out the room, I'll collect the voting slips. As you walk out the room, just wait in your places. As you walk out the room, just wait for the ladies. Thank you. Alright, Jack. Come boys, away from the window. Hurry up. Still waiting. Quiet.
Sounds like an issue.
Still waiting, boys. Still waiting, boys. Right, good afternoon, everyone. Voting slip on the way. Okay.